Here are four important properties used in algebra. Actually, we have two properties, but each of them applies to addition and subtraction. Let's talk about the first one, the commutative property of addition. What this says is A plus B equals B plus A. What that means is it doesn't matter the order in which you add numbers. It's not going to change the answer. Let's look at the example. 4 plus 5 equals 5 plus 4. 4 plus 5 equals 9. 5 plus 4 equals 9. It does not matter the order. 0.75 plus 3.25 equals 4.00. 3.25 plus 0.75 equals 4.00. It doesn't matter the order. This is the same situation for the commutative property of multiplication. It doesn't matter the order in which you multiply numbers. C times D equals D times C. Let's look at some examples. 2 times 3 equals 3 times 2. 2 times 3 equals 6. 3 times 2 equals 6. Negative 8 times 5 equals negative 40. 5 times negative 8 equals negative 40. 1/2 times 2/3 equals 2/3 times 1/2. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. It does not matter the order in which you add or multiply numbers. They're commutative. Commutative means you can change positions and it doesn't matter. But it does matter for subtraction and division. If I have a smaller number and I'm subtracting a larger number, I'm going to end up with a negative number. But if I do it the opposite way, I'm going to end up with a positive number. So it does matter for subtraction which one is first. It absolutely matters for division which one is first, because the first number is the top number of a fraction and the second number is the bottom number of a fraction. The first number is being divided by the second number. That's not the same as dividing the second number by the first number. 100 divided by 5 is not the same as 5 divided by 100. Let's look at the second property, the associative property. We have it for addition and we also have it for multiplication. The associative properties are really expansions of the commutative property. The associative property says if you have 3 or more terms that you're adding or multiplying, it doesn't matter which 2 you do first. You're going to get the same answer. Let's look at some examples. 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 2 plus 3 plus 4. So it doesn't matter where I put the parentheses, which 2 I do first. This gives me 2 plus 7, which equals 9, and this gives me 5 plus 4, which equals 9. Here is the equation we use to understand this. E plus F plus G in parentheses is equal to E plus F in parentheses plus G. Now let's look at this example. 0.1 plus, in parentheses, 3.2 plus 6 equals, parentheses, 0.1 plus 3.2 plus 6. Order of operations say I do the parentheses first, so 3.2 plus 6 is 9.2. And 0.1 plus 3.2 is 3.3. 0.1 plus 9.2 is 9.3. 3.3 plus 6 is 9.3. It doesn't matter which 2 I do first. Let's look at the examples for multiplication. H times parentheses J times K is the same as or equal to H times J in parentheses times K. Let's look at some examples. 2 times parentheses 3 times 4 equals parentheses 2 times 3 times 4. So do the parentheses first. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 12 is 24. 6 times 4 is 24. Let's look at this last example. Negative 9 times parentheses 2 times 3 equals parentheses negative 9 times 2 times 3. Let's do the parentheses first. Order of operations, PEMDAS. 2 times 3 is 6. Negative 9 times 2 is negative 18. Negative 9 times 6 is negative 54. Negative 18 times 3 is negative 54. It doesn't matter if it's whole numbers, fractions, decimals. This rule applies. It does not matter the order in which you add numbers. It does not matter the order in which you multiply numbers. If you have 3 or more numbers, it doesn't matter which 2 you do first, second, or third. I hope this lesson was helpful. Please leave a comment. Your comment helps me improve these videos. Have a great day. No more math blues.